Meghan Markle and Prince Harry just can't hide their disgust at each other at the Invictus Games. And of course, the good folks on Twitter were the ones to catch them out. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the DISGUST The Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because Megxie and Hazard just cannot hide their disgust at each other at the Invictus Games. And of course, the good folks on Twitter were the ones to catch them out. So let's jump into it first and foremost with this from Queer Lips of Truth, the second at QLOTII, saying, by popular demand, I'm sharing the backstage video of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle at the Canucks game, where Harry has a stern look and is not friendly at all, and is not even touching Meghan, contrary to all the cringe PDA they've been doing all morning to pretend that their marriage is not on the rocks. So here we go. I'm going to turn off the audio so I don't get dinged. But yeah, he's just not happy whatsoever when you watch this clip right there. Let's next get on to, according to Taz, please make sure you subscribe to her on YouTube, saying, geez, he's really struggling to fake it. And it looks like she's totally essentially telling him off for it, ruining their brand of togetherness. I'd almost feel sorry for him, but then I remember our beautiful and wonderful late queen, so nah, not even a tiny violin for him. And no, I don't feel sorry for him either. No pity, no nothing. But yeah, this is not a picture of two people in love where their marriage is all hunky-dory, absolutely Gucci kind of situation, right? He just cannot hide his disgust at Megxie at the Invictus Games, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Here, we've got my good friend Jesus. Make sure you subscribe to him, the body language guy. Yeah, I mean, this says it all. Like, he is leaning away from Megxie. Like, physically making sure that there is space between him and Megxie. Again, if you love someone and your marriage is all hunky-dory, you want to be as close to them as possible. Not literally leaning away from the person that you love, reportedly, supposedly. Who the frick knows at this point? I'm still not going to be surprised if they push the divorce button this year, that is for certain. Here we've got the Royal Grift. Make sure you subscribe to the Royal Grift on YouTube, saying it's Hazard's Instagram loving, bitch, wife at it again. And here Megxie's all smiles and being like, but look at Hazard again. He's not smiling. He has a face like a slapped fish. Again, it doesn't feel like he can hide his disgust any longer publicly against Megxie, especially at the Invictus Games. And here we've got Vice and S saying, hate showing the public that he's living his best life. Why does he always look so stupid and angry? It's because he hates being there with Megxie, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. What do you guys think? Here, again, the Royal Grift at it again, saying, ooh, Harry and Meghan are so in love. Now, up until this point, I've been showing you examples of Hazard not being able to hide his disgust at Megxie at the Invictus Games, in my opinion. Here, we're now seeing it the other way around. Megxie not being able to hide her disgust at Hazard at the Invictus Games. Yeah, this is totally a typical picture of what anyone would think of a couple in love. Here, they both have faces like a slapped fish. With the Royal Grift saying Megxie hates every minute of doing this. I certainly agree, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. If she was so gung-ho with her support with the Invictus Games and Hazard, then she would also be wearing the Invictus Games merch as well, but she's not. I am yet to see one picture, one video of Megxie wearing the Invictus Games merch during these current Invictus Games. I haven't seen it. Have you? I see Hazard doing it, to his credit, but not Megxie. If she loved Hazard so much, she'd be putting that merch on, wouldn't you think? Again, another example, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, of her showing her disgust at Hazza. That not all is well at Montecito Royale. Here we've got Resting Dollface. Please make sure you subscribe to her on YouTube, saying, is there anything more rude than being on your phone so much, especially as a main guest at an event? And here she's sharing the Royal Griff's tweet. Again, it's another example for me of Megsy showing her disgust at Prince Hazza and not supporting Hazza at the Invictus Games, because it's his thing, ultimately, at the moment. We all know it was created in collaboration with Prince Harry, Prince William, Princess Catherine, with the Royal Foundation and the MOD back in the day. Yes, okay. But Prince Harry's taken it over. Okay, fine. You'd think Megsy would be showing a little bit more enthusiasm and a little bit more interest in the Invictus Games. Not just being on her phone and being like, nah. Again, to me, another example of her showing her disgust at Hazza and not really supporting him whatsoever, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Royally Sage saying, we know you're reading our comments, Rachel. I thought that was funny, so I needed to put it in this video. Let's put it that way. Please make sure you're following Royally Sage on Twitter. They tweet out the best blind items as far as I'm concerned. And here we've got Resting Dollface again, saying even Kim Kardashian wore her then NFL boyfriend's team stuff while at his events. Megsy has no one to blame but herself. Here, sharing Princess Carparkle's tweet here, saying, I guess Hermes doesn't do Invictus branding. I don't know why anyone would need an almost $5,000 puffer jacket, but I'm weird like that. That's just tasteless. It's a sporting event. A $5,000 puffer jacket? But again, this supports my theory and my idea that this is just another example of Megsy not able to hide her disgust at Prince Hazza. Because she just is not interested in the Invictus Games, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, if she's not wearing the Invictus branding clothes in the first place. And if she's not wearing the Invictus branding clothes, at least in some of the events, it means then, to me, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, that she's not outwardly, through her fashion, supporting Hazza and his Invictus Games initiative. And if she's not supporting Hazza and the Invictus Games initiative, to me, that's showing her disgust against him. I'm not going to support you. I'm not going to wear that. What you talking about? Blah, 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 blah. Do you see where I'm coming from here? So yeah, guys, Hazza and Megsy are really, really trying to put on the PDA at the Invictus Games, are really, really trying to flesh out this narrative publicly that all is well, they're in love, there's nothing wrong at Montecito Royale, and that their marriage is as strong as ever. Well, the good folks of Twitter have caught you out, and these pictures do not signify a couple that's in love. It just doesn't. Signifies a couple that's in trouble. And in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, are still heading for divorce and cannot hide their disgust at each other publicly at the Invictus Games as a result. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and believe me, of course, there's going to be more, you do not want to miss my next video, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that go play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatevers. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate all your faces, and until the next time, you guys, laters.